Hello YouTube, my name's Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news. Lots of cool stuff is going to be coming to Advanced Warfare, including SAC3 Non-Akimbo variants, as well as new Royalty Elite weapons. So we've actually heard a little bit about these Royalty Elite weapons, and they're actually going to be coming to the game because of course they were actually data mined, and people actually found out about them of course a little bit early. But now we have confirmation they're actually going to be coming out on May 19th for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the Xbox One, and of course will be coming soon to PlayStation 4 as well as PC, and one would assume they're also going to be coming to the 360 and the PlayStation 3. I can't imagine coming out with a bunch of new variants for the SAC3 as well as Royalty Elite variants and not giving them to those other consoles. That would just be very, very, very silly. So let's talk about the SAC3s. Let's talk about the SAC3s. There's actually an entire post. If you guys want to read it, there's going to be a link to it down in the video description over at community.sledgehammergames.com, and you can read all about these new Akimbo variants as well as these new Royalty Elite variants. But to save you the time, I'm going to go ahead and read these for you here in this video. So we're excited to bring you new variants of the SAC3, an Akimbo SMG that has been available to all players in the multiplayer since launch. The SAC3's signature dual-hand, high fire rate submachine gun profile made it deadly for those who could forsake the aim-down sights feature provided with standard submachine guns. Starting May 19th, we're introducing 5 new non-Akimbo variants of the SAC3 available through both supply drops and advanced supply drops on the Xbox One, coming soon to PS4 and PC. Each of these variants feature a new single weapon which allows players to ADS for precision targeting. We can't wait to hear your thoughts and see the first person to post the new elite versions of these single-hand weapons. And of course, here's going to be a picture of the new non-Akimbo variants of the SAC3s. We're going to have the SAC3 base weapon, we're going to have the SAC3 Solidarity, we're going to have the SAC3 Isolated, the SAC3 Loner, the SAC3 Introvert, as well as the SAC3 Royalty, because of course Royalty weapons are actually coming to Advanced Warfare. So let's read a little bit about these Royalty weapons. So on May 19th, we're also introducing the first wave of new Royalty weapon elite variants to the game. These guns are clad in the same purple and gun metal camouflage as the Grandmaster Prestige armor and have similar stats to some of the elite versions of weapons you already love. Great stats and sick Royalty camo. These are some of the hottest weapons you can get in Advanced Warfare. Elite Royalty weapons will be available through both supply drops and advanced supply drops on Xbox One, coming soon to PS4 and PC, with our first 10 favorites launching on May 19th. Grandmaster Prestige with your favorite Royalty Elite. Pure bragging rights. That's what they say, of course, on the website. And here is going to be a picture of the 10 brand new Royalty Elite weapons. We're going to have the Ball 27, the HRA3, the ASM-1, the TAC-19, the Amelie, the AK-12, the KF-5, the Moors, the Pytech, as well as the M1 Irons. All of them, of course, are going to say Royalty and come with the awesome-looking Royalty camo. So, because of people who are actually data mining and trying to get this information from the game itself, we've actually found out what the changes to these particular weapons are going to be. And I'm actually going to go ahead and go over them here in this video for you guys, so you have an idea of what these special Royalty Elite weapons are going to do. So the AK-12 Royalty, it's going to get +3 handling, but it's going to allow you to have no attachments. So you're going to have an AK-12 with +3 to handling, but no attachments. That is going to be the Royal AK-12. The Amelie apparently is going to be a lot like the Chicanery. The ASM-1 is going to have -1 damage, +2 fire rate, -1 range, but it's going to come pre-installed with extended mags, so essentially it's going to be a lot like the Speakeasy in some respects. So basically there's going to be another version of the Speakeasy flying around, because we need that. But the Ball 27 is going to get +1 to fire rate, +2 to handling, -3 to mobility. The HRA3 is going to get -1 to accuracy, -1 to range, but +2 to handling, and come pre-installed with a red dot sight. The KF-5 is going to get -2 to fire rate, +3 to range, and -1 to handling. The M1 Irons, we don't know yet. We don't know too much information about that. Apparently it hasn't actually been found via data mining yet. The Moors, the sniper rifle, is going to get -1 to damage, -1 to accuracy, +2 to fire rate, +1 to handling, and -1 to mobility. So that's a lot of stat changes there, but essentially you're going to get +1 handling, +2 fire rate, but you're going to be losing damage, accuracy, and mobility. The Pytech is going to get -1 to accuracy, -1 to fire rate, +3 to range, and -2 clip size. So the clip size is going to be cut in half. You're going to lose a little bit of fire rate, a little bit of accuracy, but you're going to gain +3 in range, which is going to make it even more deadly at a distance. The TAC-19 is going to get +2 accuracy, -1 handling, -2 mobility, and +1 to clip size, which doesn't sound too perfect in my own opinion. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are going to be your Royalty Elite weapons coming to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare once again on May 19th on Xbox One first, and then it's going to be coming to the PlayStation 4 and PC at a later date to be announced. And there's nothing in here that mentions anything about the 360 or the PlayStation 3, so I would assume we're going to have to wait on that. But then again, it might just be part of the deal that they have with Microsoft where they say coming to Xbox One, but in reality it might also be coming to the 360 as well at the same time. Who knows? I have no idea. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting SAC3 Non-Akimbos as well as Royalty Elite weapons, and they're of course once again going to be coming on May 19th for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the Xbox One, and of course coming to the other platforms at a later date. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys thinking this is a cool idea? I'd like the idea of having more weapon variants coming to the game. I think it's really creative and really neat to have the SAC3 Non-Akimbo variant actually coming to the game. That's pretty cool that they're going outside the box with that, if I had to give my own take on this. I think it's cool they're coming outside the box with that. I think the guns themselves look pretty freaking awesome. They definitely look pretty good, as well as I think it's pretty cool that we have the possibility now that this precedent has been set for more weird combinations of guns to happen in the future. You know, it's entirely possible because they took the SAC3s, which are akimbo only weapon, and made them not akimbo, that we could take a not akimbo weapon and make them akimbo only with certain variants. So think of different guns like the MP11. It's entirely possible that in a later date we might be able to get a variant of the MP11 that's going to be akimbo, or even more outside the box. Perhaps we'll end up getting like akimbo assault rifles, akimbo AK-12s or something like that, which would be crazy inaccurate but crazy fun. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff happening with Advanced Warfare in terms of these weapon variants and the stuff that they're adding to the game. So hopefully you guys are all excited for that, and hopefully you guys will let me know what you're most excited for in the comment section below. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.